In this video, we're going to show you how to create a clinical note. From your patient's record, using the blue menu, select Clinical Notes. You then need to select the Add icon, drop down the document type and select the correct clinical note you are going to create. For example, I'm going to select Safeguarding Adult Note. The date and time will default for you, and the user will be added into the author as well. You need to input a subject, and this will help you to locate any clinical notes in the future. You are then presented with a free text box, which you are able to add your text in if required. You can also use the Insert Template icon. So if you have a clinical note that also has a template embedded, when selecting, you'll be presented with a template selection that you'd be able to insert into the note. You are then presented with the template, which you can scroll through and click into the sections to update any of the clinical information required for the patient. Once you have inputted the information, you then need to sign the document. It will then ask you if you would like to view the document you have just created. So we're going to select yes. And here you can review the document that you have just created. If you wish to modify the document, you would need to be back in your patient's record and under clinical notes. If you cannot see the document that you have created, you need to double click on clinical notes, and it will then break down the documents that the patient has. We created a safeguarding note, so I'm going to double click again on safeguarding folders so that then I can find the document that I have created. It will then display as shown in the video. You will then be able to right click on the document and select modify. It will then open up the clinical note. You are able to insert your addendum at the bottom of the note. Once updated, you will then be able to update the document. If you need to in-error a note, you need to make sure that you're in your patient's record and you're back on clinical notes. You have expanded all of your folders to view the clinical document you wish to in-error. Again, you can right click on your document and you can select in. You then need to input an in-error comment and then select OK. Now that I have in-errored the document, you can now see my clinical note has a ** in-error report **.